Okay, if you guys can hear us, say Earthbound.
We can't do this unless we're playing. We can't stream on Twitch.
So do you remember when we did, after we finished Mother 3, we just kind of was like, for half an hour to an hour, we just sat around and we talked about stuff, and we showed off videos, remember that?
Yeah.
That's basically what we're doing.
Okay.
And Twitch didn't arrest us then.
Well, we did game.
There's also the time where we sat there for an hour and chatted with Dan and Lindsay
Oh yeah.
about their experiences, talking to Itoy and stuff. We didn't play a game, and the whole time I was like, are they gonna arrest us?
Oh well.
Yeah. Okay, so people can hear us. Alright, good. This is some new stuff, and I'm glad to see you here, Natty Bumps. And everybody, I'm glad you could join us. Oh, Sins of Science. Yeah, she's back from PAX for a while.
Oh gosh. Thank God I'm back.
So game talk shows is an acceptable category on Twitch now?
Oh.
That's cool. Thank you, Hino0. So yeah, this is our first time doing this. It's gonna be weird. It'll get better.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're born and you poop and pee all the time. You get better. That's
Get
what
better at pooping and peeing.
Yes, that too.
Okay.
You also learn to control it. I'm gonna get some more water. So those of you who don't know, this video, back in the day, like this was what, 2007, 2006? Somebody made this. Thanks for following Gamer on the Weekend. You got 18 tomato points. If you can collect 50, we'll send you a Kool-Aid packet. Or you can just keep it and then post on your wall that you got it. So anyway, this was a big video back in the day, and a lot of people passed it around, and Reed really liked it, and he used it on everything.
What? This is my first time seeing it.
If you go to the Do It Yourself Devotion page,
Yeah.
this is the video that's on the front page.
I must have never watched it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like nowadays it's it's nothing special. I mean, it took a lot of work, a lot of syncing, but there's a million of these nowadays.
Yeah.
Let's talk Mother 3 and Earthbound. So it's kind of cool that a lot of our viewers are already Earthbound fans. They kind of have come from my Earthbound stuff.
Yeah. I hope you guys know what's up with Earthbound. If not, here's a primer.
Yeah, Earthbound is a really kick-ass game.
Oh man.
I've been working on the stream stuff today, and just seeing all this stuff makes me want to play Earthbound again. But when I play it, I want to like sit down and just chat. I really want to get with down with Marcus Lindblom
Yeah.
and just play through the game slowly and just chat. And we could stream that or something.
Yo, I would love to travel up to Kirkland, Washington.
I want to do that.
And spend most of the day by the water, and then the nighttime with Marcus, streaming Earthbound.
Who knows? Maybe he'll stop by.
Because Kirkland is a very gorgeous place.
All right. So we don't need to see these credits, do we? Oh, Libra made that. That's right.
Libra. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he did a lot of videos back about 10 years ago. All right, you guys, here we go.
Nat's not a fan of Kirkland. I bought some Kirkland dishwasher tabs today.
As I was going through all my stuff, I realized I have like probably the most Earthbound stuff on anybody's computer, on my computers. So I have all kinds of cool things to pull from.
Oh, was this Elf Kitty?
I don't think it was.
She made... Oh no, this was somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I recognize this. I've seen it as still fan art in the fan art section.
Yeah.
Wow, this is also my first time seeing this video. I must not have had a good video player when I was on Starman.net all the time.
This was really old too, so like when this came out, they're like, whoa.
Yeah, this is old.
You can tell because it's like, not, widescreen.
I want to say the person who made this his name starts with an E, I think. If I go search on Starman.net fan art, I bet I could find it.
Is his name Earthbound?
No, it is never Earthbound.
Let's name our kid Earthbound.
Oh, I missed it. Did I miss some credits?
No, not yet. It's coming up.
Dang. Where is this guy now, and what is he doing for a living?
Yeah. It is pretty strange to have Chrono Trigger music for an Earthbound video, but it fits.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Oh no, it's evil giant Gigas.
I've never seen Gigas look like that before. Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, I like these old style videos, just
Uh-huh.
the text that doesn't match. Look how everything's a different font.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. Evan Sisson.
Oh, but Zircon.
Oh, that's
oh
the
no,
music.
that's the song.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So here we go. So hello everybody, this is Pomedo CX, and tonight is sort of an experimental night. I don't even know how to begin to explain tonight, but basically for like, I started Earthbound Central, earthboundcentral.com back in 2008, but I didn't like make it open to anybody until 2009, early 2009. That's like what, 7 years ago. One of the first things I actually wanted to do right away was do kind of like a weekly YouTube show. But you know, I was internet shy at the time, so I was like, you know what, I'm never gonna do that. And like every few months, I would be like, you know what, maybe I should do it. I really wanted to get the Earthbound Central YouTube running and going, and but I just never got around to it. And only just a few months ago, I got over my internet shyness a little bit when we're doing our Pomedo CX streams. But anyway, I decided maybe we can do an Earthbound Central weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know, something like that thing.
Regular.
Yeah, regular thing. Where we cover just like a bunch of stuff that has happened recently, and a bunch of like these submissions that people have sent that I don't have time to post about, and so we can just do Q&A and we can chat, and maybe we'll just play games sometimes too. Maybe we'll trade tips and tricks like we're on the playground.
I want to say so many things. First of all, I can recognize all of the enemies now, finally. Also, I liked how, you had our goal list with Earthbound. That was great. Like, I was surprised.
Oh, actually,
perfect.
All that Earthbound stuff was set up from when we were doing Reshuffled. And the last time we used Earthbound was when we played Reshuffled with Jeff back in October.
I don't even remember that.
October.
Wow.
Maybe September.
It might have been September.
Yeah. Whew, so yeah, like I kind of threw this together today, but we're gonna try this out. It's gonna be today's an experiment, and I don't know how long it's gonna go. If it sucks, we'll just play Earthbound.
Yeah, we have our old Earthbound Reshuffle loaded. Maybe we'll start a new game.
Yeah. We'll figure something
because
out.
we're too overpowered.
We made that cake.
Yeah, that was delicious.
Oh crap!
Cake.
So it's 25 years now, isn't it?
Is it 25? Wait.
Yeah, because it's the 25th anniversary hat came out this year.
Wait, when did Earthbound Zero come out?
89? Yeah. So wait, it's 26.
24th?
26 now. I don't know.
It's old.
It's math. I like video games. I don't like math.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna just go look at the slideshow for the whole 2 hours. All right. So I guess we'll start off with. Let me do this. Let's see if it works. Okay, it works. Everybody join the millions using Firefox for Android.
Well, who has an Android? Sorry.
Star Trek. All right, so my updates on Earthbound Central have gotten fewer and fewer over the years, especially this last year because I have so many things I'm working on. Can I do hacky things on Earthbound on the stream? Not at the moment. And I kind of feel bad because that's a good picture to put it on. But I feel bad because even though I've slowed down my updates to just whenever I have time, people still send in lots of updates. So I actually have. Let me look. See, I have 944 emails to go through.
For Earthbound Central,
yes.
Only emails.
Yes,
oh
only
my
Earthbound.
God.
My personal is my backlog is 700 something.
Jeff Man wants to know: will there be a fan translation for Earthbound Central?
You know what? I bet somebody is doing that. I think Kyosuke Mark, he was trying to translate some of my articles for Japanese audiences,
Wow.
So it was sort of a fan translation. And hello, Jeff Man, I'm glad you could join us.
So yeah, 944 emails. If you guys ever wanted to know why Mado never replied to you, It's because he has 944 emails.
That's
that
just
he
my
needs to
that's just my
check.
Earthbound Central ones. My personal ones is just it's insane. All right. So I'm thinking like if I do these like weekly semi-regular stream things, I'll just share a lot of the ones that I had to skip over, or the ones that kind of I forgot about, and hopefully it'll make up. I still have emails from like 6 years ago, and I still feel guilty for not replying to them or posting about them. I'm crazy like that.
Would you ever try to inbox zero your Earthbound Central stuff?
Inbox zero?
That means check every single email, open it, and reply to it. That's inbox zero.
I thought you said M. I wasn't sure.
Inbox.
Yeah, I would like to do that. That's my goal in life, is to always have zero inbox.
I can't not have zero inbox. At work, if I see a little one, I was like, I gotta check it. What is this? I have to take care of this now. I cannot leave it hanging
Yeah,
here.
I can't do that. Like if you message me on Starma.net forums, it's gonna take maybe a month or two for me to respond,
Yeah.
and then
People used to collect stamps, but these days we collect emails.
yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here's just some of my recent posts, so we can cover them quickly. So I posted about you can get make your own custom Earthbound decals for your 3DS, and you can do this at a cool weird site, and I guess they print out stickers or something. Let me zoom in. Let me try to zoom in on this. That's a little better, right? Mm-hmm. Right. I'm not going to click the links because there could be screamers on my own site. All right. So here we go. Oh yeah. So the NES Amiibos. Oh my God, that's big news.
Oh.
So apparently, just like a few weeks ago, they opened the pre-orders for NES, and I guess and a couple others, and I guess it just kind of shut down. I guess you could only pre-order them in stores.
Well,
It was weird. Like they didn't say that you couldn't get them online until too late.
what I heard was it was going to be in stores and online.
Yeah.
But since the in-store pre-orders use the same system as the online pre-orders, and every single GameStop around the country was using the same pool of amiibos that they had to choose from,
Yeah.
so many people requesting them at once just
Yeah.
completely froze the system.
Oh, okay. And so like all the cashiers and even I think even stuff online, or people might have been just refreshing stuff online to bring down the online server.
I
Or-
think it was
or the-
revealed the day of that online orders would not be accepted.
Okay, yeah.
It was leaked.
Yeah.
So people went into the stores,
Yeah.
and even then it was chaotic.
All right, so our goals today, we're going to talk about Earthbound Central Live stuff. We're going to discuss some of the latest news, which we're doing now. We're going to share some missions that I haven't had time to post about, which we'll do in a bit. And if we have time, we'll do some Q&A with the chat. We'll ask you guys stuff. You guys can ask us stuff. We can just chat about stuff. And I don't know, if it gets boring, we'll just play some Earthbound.
Yeah.
Earthbound is good. So yeah, and I guess Europe, I think it got the NES Amiibos
I think
recently.
I think Germany or some country in Europe broke the street date.
Oh no.
And some of them are already out, and I believe our friend Garfep
Oh.
ordered one of the ones that's already out, so he's getting it
Yeah.
probably soon.
So with the NES Amiibos, actually, don't the Amiibos have a thing now where like if you buy like a Link one, you can sort of play little pieces of the Virtual Console game, right?
Yeah, you can get a demo.
Will the Earthbound one have that? Will the NES one?
Oh, actually, what it is I think you can get a demo of just a random demo.
Yeah.
I think King Daring was explaining.
Like I think you can play like little highlights of the games or something.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if the Lucas one will have anything.
I heard a noise. I want to go check that out real quick.
So Poe has heard a noise. All right. So speaking of which, Lucas was announced as Super Smash DLC. I don't know much about. I haven't been keeping up with Smash Brothers stuff lately, so he literally came out of nowhere, and then he got pooped on. But Lucas was my main in Brawl, so I'm excited for that.
And Toby's was the dryer. No big deal. It was just really loud.
Did you tame it with your
Yeah.
baseball bat?
So, yeah, Lucas is also going to get an amiibo, and I heard from a friend, and I don't know if this is true, his amiibo is coming out probably in June, but I have not seen any official news sources. This is just playground rumors at this point.
Okay.
So if anyone at the chat knows,
All right. While we're here, let's test this. I want to see if I can do this. It might be loud, so cover your ears.
oh, I haven't watched this video yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
All right, let's watch it. It's gonna be a little quiet.
Aha! See, in the subspace emissary of whatever the heck the last one was, it was Ness like helping Lucas, right?
Yeah.
And now here Lucas is helping Ness.
So this is exciting. I think I was doing a stream when this was announced, and I had to hold in my excitement. But I wonder how he'll be represented.
That's right. You might have been streaming because like I walked in on this. Like Jeff and I were filming Earthbound documentary stuff.
Yeah.
And we got to the office like in the afternoon, and this was playing because since I work at a company that cares about this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, this was playing on the big screen in the theater room. And it's like Lucas is in Smash Brothers, and it was April 1st. So I was like, "Are you sure this isn't an April
Darn
Fool's
you,
joke?"
Nintendo! You had to do that timing, didn't you,
Yeah.
Nintendo? Alright, so there we go. I only have the Japanese 3DS version, and I haven't played that since like November or something. You know what? Maybe we should stream that sometime, just for
So you gave tomato points to not go and watch it, the Nintendo Direct.
That's right, I did. All right. Also, recently, Earthbound sold out on Club Nintendo. How can a digital game sell out, you wonder? There's all kinds of explanations in the comments there, but basically, they create a preset amount of like keys.
Yeah.
I guess they ran out of keys. So many people were requesting Earthbound on Club Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's where you redeem your points and stuff.
I was really confused by that because I was like, how do you do
I
that?
know, yeah.
Like, I'm even more confused about how do you run out of a pre-order?
Exactly. Yeah.
Isn't a pre-order supposed to tell you how many to make?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm sort of in manufacturing, but not really.
It's pretty crazy though that.
Can you put music back on?
Oh yeah, that would happen. Because we never really get any like sales figures or anything about virtual console stuff, but that gives you a little bit of insight that people really like Earthbound. So come on, Nintendo,
like because we're Earthbound people, we hear the Earthbound news. But do any
Yeah.
other of these Nintendo games sell out digitally on Club Nintendo?
I don't think so, because when I posted about that, other people were saying I think it only happened with one other game, and I forget what it was. But none of the others had that happen.
Okay.
So hello everybody. I'm glad you could join us for this sort of. Can we even hear that? Oh wait, no, it's starting. For this sort of experimental stream. Right. So more recently, Earthbound was finally translated into Portuguese.
Totally?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't actually. Maybe we should just play it. Sometime.
In Portuguese?
I think I have it set up. We can just play that afterwards. if
I
you
don't
want.
know. I don't know Portuguese.
I know, but there was something in here that was. Here we go.
I don't even have an inkling of what Portuguese, how you say.
Let's see. How can I get this easily?
That music is a little soft.
What song is it?
Oh, Mr. Saturn.
It was really quiet at the beginning. That's why.
Oh.
All right, so here's why we should play it. Because you can get a taco rachado. It's a cracked bat. At first I was like, tacos, yes! People were telling me no. In Portuguese, it means bat.
Really?
So whenever we go to Taco Bell now, I'm going to always think of bats.
They have bats at Taco Bell.
I would like one bat with guacamole, please. All right. So they spent years on that. It was really cool to actually see that. It's such a hard game to hack. That it's a really amazing feat. It's been only translated into like 2-3 languages
Is this
so
the
far.
same team who was working on the Mother 3 Portuguese?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They finished that one, right?
They have a really strong fan base. It's amazing.
Did they finish the Mother 3 one?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
And Mother 1. Like, I think they finished after I released the Mother 1-2 tools. I think they released the translation the next day.
What?
Yeah. That's
How
pretty
did they
crazy.
do that?
Because the tools were that easy.
Oh my gosh. Casey's Taco.
Alright, so here we go. You probably shouldn't post about the Mother 3 fan translation on Miiverse. And this sort of came as news to me. If you post about the Mother 3 translation, and if you link to the Mother 3 blog, you'll get a warning. It says, what is it?
Like-
It was related to criminal
There it is.
activity. Here we go. Your post contained content related to criminal activity, so it was removed, which makes perfect sense. So I don't blame Nintendo for that at all. But I posted on here just to let people know, hey, that's probably stupid. You don't want to get banned, so don't do it.
Yeah, don't get banned from the Miiverse.
But then like a bunch of other news outlets picked up on this.
Really?
Yeah, it was all over the place, and they were all kind of like, it was weird. They were kind of picking apart reasons why Nintendo's in the wrong.
Well,
But I don't know. Nintendo's in the right to do that.
Yeah, because like
it's definitely at the best it's in the legal gray area.
yeah, like while the Mother 3 blog or whatever does not link to ROMs,
Yes.
we all know that ROMs are illegal and you have to use a ROM to play the Mother 3 translation.
Well, they're technically not illegal if you create them yourself. But the likeliness of that is pretty low. Yeah. So anyway, what was I going to say about this? Basically, it's kind of silly to think or to expect Nintendo to be okay with linking to stuff that's sort of pirating their stuff, you know. So it's totally okay. Just be careful about that. Don't post anything on there about the translation, even though like they're just sharing it just because they're fans.
Yeah.
Out of out of love for the game.
This is Pomelo CX episode criminal activity.
Yes. And then what was I gonna say? I mean, I got so many things going on.
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to keep interrupting you.
Yeah, usually we're playing games, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so also, I guess if you talk about Smash... What was that? What's that thing called? Project M is kind of a...
Oh, yeah.
It's a mod of Smash Brothers Brawl. If you talk about that, you'll get flagged, too.
Oh, I thought it was a Metroid thing.
And then, even if you just mention it as PM, which is, like, the acronym...
Like when you send someone a private message?
Yeah, if you just say PM.
Oh my gosh.
Like 10 PM or like I'll send you a private message. That you'll get you flagged too.
Well, that ain't no good.
Oh yeah, so more recently, I did an article or I did an interview a few months ago for a writer in the New York Magazine, and that came out. The article for that came out. So this is an actual big ass magazine. Sorry everybody, I swear when it hits 8 o'clock. I'm a gremlin. And then I don't know. You can go check it out. You can go read all this. There's also an online version if you want to read. Here, maybe we can just go to.
Yeah, the online one has better formatting.
Yeah. So here's the online.
Oh,
crap.
An ad. That's why we don't click links, guys.
Yeah. I don't have an ad block on this because I'm trying to get this to work as smoothly as possible.
Okay.
All right. So there we go. Mother 3 fan translation is made the big time. All right, and here's an old Earthbound preview in the Australian magazine from 1995.
That was really cool.
Would you like to read this?
Me? The whole thing?
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to if you don't want.
Nah.
All right, but it says kind of like the game is full of offbeat Japanese humor, although sadly much of this will probably be Americanized in the translation. Still, the game was hugely popular in Japan and should do well in the States too, as RPG fever seems to have finally taken hold of the beat-em-up obsessed Yanks. With any luck, a PAL version will be produced for the Palms and us Aussies, so keep your fingers crossed.
Sorry guys, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, they really got that wrong there. And then, let's see, they also talk about how Secret of Mana, I guess, took 70 hours for them, so they're expecting Earthbound to take weeks to finish, which, if you play it slowly, maybe, but... also, here's a really, really cool detailed analysis of Mother 3. It's pretty long. Do we dare?
Let's try.
I think we can do it. It's really long. It's really long, but it's really insightful. And even if you don't agree with some of the ideas, you can see a lot of thought was put into it. Some people have complained that it's kind of like.
I'm just impressed by the formatting since I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Yeah,
it's very nice looking.
Some people kind of, what did they say in the comments? There's something in there, and it was kind of like, I posted about it because I felt that was not the case. Okay, to be honest, this feels like one big I'm very smart write-up. But that's not, it didn't really come across that way to me. I really hate when articles do. Come play with me, my lord.
Oh, I remember making those.
Yeah, this layout is so old.
I didn't make that one, though.
Alright, and more recently, there's this really, really cool New Year's card that was remade from scratch. This was, I think, even Nat showed me this. Natty Bumps in the chat. And,
Wait, how did this get discovered again?
I think on New Year's of 2015, one of the, like the art director or something, just posted about it.
Oh.
And he posted a picture of it. And I posted about it on the site, and some fans were like, hey, I'm going to remake that. So they did that, and they also translated it. And you can actually see it being made here. They went and made it. If I refresh this.
They had to make some custom sprites, too.
Yeah, some custom sprites. So here we go. You can see.
No, it didn't work. Oh, well.
You suck, animated GIFs on Firefox. I'm a GIF guy, not a GIF guy. I'm sorry.
I like
Oh, so Dan Osen posted on Facebook. Okay, so the guy I saw it from was one of the Japanese devs. So thank you for that, Nat.
Oh, here we go. It
Yeah.
refreshed.
So you can see the difference. He started out with
Ah.
this. He took this screenshot and made stitched them together, and then there's the final version. It's really impressive. So it's gonna go. Oh well. So there's that. That's what I've been doing. Let's see what is up on eBay's. Uh oh, looks like there's a reproduction card. I'll have to take that down. Oh, there's a whole bunch. All of a sudden.
Don't buy those, dudes.
So if you guys would like a wood tribal wall hanging by Earthbound, there you go. Wood tribal mask. And also if you want a purse. I really don't keep track of this very well, so that's why there's 3 reproductions and 2 junks. I feel like if I fix that, it would really, people would find that handier. All right. So there's that for now. I might come back to this later.
So, are we gonna take Q&A questions yet?
Not yet. I want to do just a couple. I'm going to try this out.
A quick one though.
Okay, what's a quick one?
The Hero Fears Deity wants to know if we did help at all. If we helped at all with the Mother 3 handbook.
Me?
Yeah. Did you?
I'm credited in the front for I forget what general editing, but it was kind of like I just gave them a bunch of data. Jeff Man did most of the stuff with them, but I kind of like I don't know. I think I did some so basically just consulting with them.
I didn't work on it at all, although I am also credited in the front, but that was because I was supposed to help with the packing party. But on the day that I was supposed to fly out there, I got sick, so I ended up missing the plane, and I didn't help at all.
So, actually, I think they were actually working on the book as I was working on the translation, so I don't even have time to.
Yeah.
That's sort of where me and Jeff were kind of like throwing a bunch of text files at them, like here's all the names.
Yeah.
Here, you use them as you want.
Yeah. So like, there's credits in the front. A ton of other people worked on it, and they get all the credit, not us.
All right. So, very recently, somebody asked me for the source code for the Earthbound Reshuffler, and I sent him Rydal Fox. I sent him some stuff for it, so there might be some reshuffler stuff happening in the future. I don't know. But here we go. Here's a good first one. Let's see. How do I do this?
Getting your emails set up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna. I gotta find a good setup for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my emails over here.
Where'd you get these pictures from, by the way?
My hard drive. I have so many Earthbound pictures. I kind of spent an hour today just going through them. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if this works. All right. So here's an email from SSBB Fangirl Cutie. I tried to submit something for the news section, but I'm not sure if it went through. Well, it went through. Thank you for that.
This is how we're gonna answer the emails?
All right.
That's so cute!
All right, so here we go. Here's...
So you're going from newest to oldest?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't want to start back at whatever, like, I was going to say 1998, but... All right, here we go. Hello, Earthbound Central. My name is Nix the Shield, and I am a musician. I just wanted to let you know I'm currently working on a lot of Mother-related tracks. I'm rendering a Melody of Life remix as I write this. Oh man, I need to drink water. And I need to burp. What should I do first?
And I wanted to share with you some of my published works. I'm currently a pretty underground musician, and a bit of exposure wouldn't hurt at all. There's a link, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, so here's the link, and we'll look at it real quick here. So let me bring this up. Got so many.
Have you screened this? It won't be a screamer, right?
I'm sure it'll be okay.
Ooh!
Oh, he's playing the 25th anniversary hack. So everybody go say hi to him.
This is really nice.
So there we go. Thank you for that, Nix the Shield. Oh no. How can I stop this? I hate this thing with YouTube where it wants to play something else.
And you have to hit cancel really quick or else it goes
Yeah.
to the next video.
All right, so a lot of people were just asking, are we going to be doing all 900 emails tonight? No, we are not going to do that. I think
Yeah.
we're going to do like 10 maybe.
No sleep challenge.
Yeah. No, but my goal is to just like try to cut into the backlog a little bit each time, you know? And then after that, we'll go on to the... Alright. So I'm sorry that I couldn't post about that, but, you know, I got too much going on. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope you will make more. Alright, so next...
So there's a tab in Google that says autoplay and you can toggle it off.
There's a tab in...
Not
Okay.
Google, YouTube, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Sorry.
Alright, so the next one... Oh man, there's so many windows. Alright, I really enjoyed that. Okay. The next one is... My friend's friend Susan works as a freelance designer in San Francisco. Susan is a big fan of Earthbound and Mother 3, including the fan translation, and recently redid her personal website in Earthbound style, including drawing herself in pixel form as an Earthbound character. So let's take a quick look at this. Alright. I do know that this... Uh-oh, it's not working so good. There we go. Alright, here we go. So I saw this, and at first I was like, oh, that's okay. You know, it's weird. It's weird to have a site like this. You know, you got your about. But then I was like, I'm going to scroll down. Oh, there's this person there. As I keep scrolling down, a person's scrolling down. and what's happening? They're coming out of the cave.
Oh! Is it a Totoro thing?
Yeah, it looks like it. And we're going through to inside. End of... There we go.
Wow, that's really cute.
Yeah, so we can go backwards too. Woo! That's pretty nifty. So if you guys would like to see that, here you go. So thank you for that. Who sent that? That was Robert Lee. Thank you for sending that, Robert Lee. Alright. Yeah, this one I don't know, but I get a lot of things that I'm kind of iffy about, so I don't post about them. So you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. All right. Oops. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, huh?
You put that there.
I put that there.
Yeah.
I noticed that the new episode of Teen Titans Go is using the file select music from Earthbound. Here's a link to the clip of the episode containing the music. So we can check it out, but we might get flagged on YouTube when I put this up.
Mm-hmm.
Will I get in trouble?
For Teen Titan music?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's an actual scene. Screw it, we'll find out. Oops. Alright, so here it is, and we'll check it out now. Alright.
Watch as cutting-edge technology transforms this empty room into a world of...
Imagination.
Whoa.
I thought you said this was cutting edge.
Yeah, these graphics are terrible.
They're not terrible.
Wait, are you sure this is a virtual reality machine and not some souped-up video game?
Does this look like a video game?
Shall does? Yes.
Well, it's not. Now, I've set up different simulated missions to test each of you individually.
Okay, so you can hear something that sounds like it, but I don't think it is it. You can just hear like the instruments.
Definitely
I thought you
suspicious.
said this was
Yeah.
cutting edge.
Yeah, these graphics are terrible.
Yeah,
It's
inspired.
but yeah. I get that a lot. People are like, this is from Earthbound, but then it's just like inspired stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very,
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, you know, they took inspiration from it. Alright, so thank you for that, Taco Guy. We were just talking about tacos.
You mean bats?
Bats. Alright, so next up is this one. Here we go. This one is from Meester Tweester. As you know, let me put the music back on. As you know, the Pokemon Mewtwo looks strikingly similar to Geeg, with both are games made by Creatures Incorporated. Burp. And so there's a link. Okay, so the subject for this was Mewtwo DLC for Smash Bros. 4 releases Wednesday, alternate costume similar to Gigas. Here you can see Mewtwo with a blue tail, similar to how Geeg was shaded gray and blue. So this seems to be another one, like kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, I'm not really sure, but if you guys would like to see this
Just like
link.
a picture file, like color swap thing.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's kind of reaching sometimes. Alright, so let me bring this up. Alright, so here we go. So which one is he talking about? Is he talking about the blue tail? That one?
Unless it's that teal one? I don't remember what Geeg looks like.
So here you can see Mewtwo with a blue tail, similar to how Geeg was shaded gray and blue. I don't know. Well, okay. Let's see. Is it mentioned here? No, it's not even mentioned here. Okay, good. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Mr. Twister.
Yeah, people saying big stretch.
Okay, it actually is Mortal Pixel in the chat, because the next one is for Mortal Pixel.
I don't think so. Let me see.
If you're not in the chat, Mortal Pixel, then this one comes from you. Alright, so here we go. This one is for Mortal Pixel. I thought you might enjoy this. I converted it to MP3. So let me get the link. And give it to you guys. And then I'll post it on here. So many things I gotta do. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, so let me explain this. I think this might be... okay, so I think there's the Mother 1 remake hack being made, right? And I think somebody recently made a really cool song for it, a Pollyanna version, using, you know, the Earthbound instruments. It sounds really cool, and I think this is what this might be. But, you know, it's an MP3 form. So when you play the Mother 1 remake, you might be hearing this.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, thank you for following Chimbo 2002. You got 19 tomato points. Seriously, it's one of the best sound, you know, like Earthbound music hacks I've ever heard. Like it has like the technical skill and it has the musician skill together. It's really, really impressive. So I don't know if Mortal Pixel made this or converted it himself. I think Vince95 on the forums made it. I'm going to add this to my music that I play in the background.
When the song starts up, you expect to hear on it.
Yeah, that's why.
So
That's
weird.
why, like, if you're playing Mother 1 remake and you hear that, you'd be like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is
Yeah.
different, but yes. So you guys, that sound you just heard was more email. You'll hear a lot of that. All right. So thank you for that, Mortal Pixel. I don't know if you were the one who made that song. If you are, I'll give you 500 tomato points.
Whoever made it gets 500.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. Lucas is confirmed for Smash Brothers. Skip to 307. Yeah, we already got that one. Looks like I'm going through a lot of Lucas's in Smash. Lucas's in Smash.
Just sticking them in an old folder.
It's really funny because people will give me like, there's probably like 10 Lucas's in Smash ones there, and some of them are just like Lucas's in Smash, and the other ones like this one here is super super long. I'll show you guys. Usually when I want to post things, If you give me stuff to post and I don't have to think as much, it really helps me a lot because I kind of just do this when I have spare time. All right, here we go. Yep, so you can see how long that is. That's good. They announced the DLC, and you can get Lucas. Trailer's not up. Official stream. See, this is all super helpful for me.
So you prefer it when people are
when they give me the links and they give me the info, you know.
Yeah, so you don't have to like
Yeah.
figure it out for yourself.
So there's like 2 versions of that actually. I'm gonna bring up the music, but there's 2 versions. So people will send me. Really, this is a really helpful one. If I was going to post, maybe I did use this one, but people will send me like Lucas is in Smash, and that's it. I'm like okay. Or other times people will send me like, hey, I made this thing. Can you go to my site and download these 17 files and rename them and upload them to your site, and then do all this stuff and format it just this way. And it's just like I don't got the time for that.
Yeah.
And then like I would tell people that, and then they wouldn't learn. So I feel like a jerk, but you know I don't have that much time. So this is a really good update. So thank you. Who was that? That was Parker. Thank you, Parker. So we got Mother 3 Sexy Socks Make People Sexy.net analysis, the one I just talked about earlier. Lucas is in. Did I do one about? What is this? Okay, here's something. I don't know what this is, so we'll read it together, everybody. All right, here we go. All right. I've seen you've posted some fan-made Earthbound things from time to time, like the Porky Lego figure and the Nintendo plush doll, so perhaps this portrait of Lucas I made in Super Smash 4 style would be of interest? The link to the picture on DeviantArt is blah blah, but I have also attached the picture to this mail if you'd rather post it here directly. Hope you like it. So is it just,
the picture's
yeah,
attached.
I'm just wondering if it's like just a picture or like an actual thing.
So this was before Lucas was announced in Smash Brothers.
Very
like
shortly.
the same morning.
Yeah. Alright, so just because I'll share the picture right here. It's so strange though because like I'm not really a fan art site. So here we go. This was the picture the guy made.
So is this a modified NES?
Yeah, I get that feeling. But yeah, like I'm not really a fan art site. I kind of post if somebody makes something really cool, like out of Legos or a doll, you know, that's kind of out of the norm. So there we go. That is from. Who's that from? That's from Vettel Roslin. So thank you for that, Vettel. That's an interesting name. And that's if I tried to draw a Lucas, it would be so much worse. You know, it would be terrible. That was pretty good. Like maybe it wasn't even an S. But anyway, good job with that.
What?
All right.
I'm scared.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Next one. Yippee! Another fuzzy pickling message from me. So in the recent Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Honest Game trailer, in the starring section, they called Balloon Boy Ness on cocaine. Yep. That's pretty much the whole story. I'll just be leaving. Alright, so
is this the guy from the game?
I guess so.
Got a picture.
Yep. Hold on to your eyeballs.
Look away if you scare easily.
So there we go. Is that what makes me think of Ness? Is there anything Nessy about that?
Well, is it in the credits? Wait.
No, this is just some video someone
Oh.
made, I think.
Well, he's wearing stripes, sort of.
Is that it?
Yeah. He has rosy cheeks.
So Mortal Pixel, did you make that Pollyanna song?
Oh.
Was that you, or did you just convert it to MP3 that somebody else made it? Are you Vince95 or whatever?
He'll answer in a second.
Alright, so that is from Joe. Thank you for sending stuff in, Joe. I don't really know much about Five Nights at Freddy's. Just that, like, when it first came out, it seemed cool, but immediately the sequel came out, and then immediately another sequel came out, and now there's a movie coming out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. I don't know. Oh, here's another one from Joe. Okay.
Okay, so Mortal Pixel did not make that song.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, we did listen to it. So
Yep.
thanks for sending that.
Yes,
that was
thank
great.
you so much. Alright, so here we go. Here's another one from Joe. This is Mother 3DS Nintendo Direct. somebody leaked this.
That's right.
Kotaku, Nintendo announces Mother Complete for 3DS in Japan. It's a new Mother game, which seems to be a Zelda crossover, mostly consisting of dancing with Link through an 80s Zelda commercial. Nah, it's an early April Fool's. This actually fooled me, I'm not kidding. Seriously, though, I don't know how to end this email.
What is this?
Yeah, let me get
What is tay.kotaku.com?
the after years.
Oh. That makes sense though.
The first thing I thought of.
You joked, but it was true.
Alright, so let's look at it. Okay, so this is actually from April Fool's last year, 2014, so maybe I don't know. Mother Complete. Who posted this? Giant Boy Detective? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is talk amongst yourselves, so that's just like random people can post, right?
Oh, anybody can have a blog there?
Yeah, so Earthbound, blah, coming to 3DS, blah. Look, they use the same screenshot that you see on everything. See, look at that screenshot? Just look at it.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let me do Earthbound Wikipedia. Actually, let's look at just Earthbound. I used to like compete with Starmada.net on the front page. Oh, Starmada.net's beating me.
So is the Earthbound Trading Company.
Yeah, I told them on Twitter I'm trying to beat them, and they're like, "Bring it on."
You told Earthbound
Yeah.
Trading Company? Awesome.
All right,
I like them a lot more now.
so there you go.
Oh, that one.
Screenshot. That same screenshot. I always recognize that screenshot. You see it in all the magazines. I even wrote an article about it on Earthbound Central.
There must have been a slide of it. I wonder if King Daring has it.
Actually, no, it's not. The person who took the screenshot, they posted. Here, I wrote a whole article about this.
Oh.
Let me.
Kotaku the After Years, the sequel we all didn't really want.
All right, so here I made an article called "The Earthbound Screenshot." If it'll go. There we go. Actually, that's one of them.
It's a different one.
Yeah.
I recognize that one a lot
Yeah.
too.
There's like those two screenshots I use all the time. All right. Anyway, so that's an old April Fool's. So okay.
These are the kinds of.
Thank you, Joe.
This
yeah.
is why you have 900 emails.
Yeah, this is why I don't update all the time. I just get a lot of these. But thank you for that, Joe. Oh wow, this is huge. Oh, this is huge. I should probably post about this on the site. It won't even fit in this thing.
Yeah.
Let's try it out. I want to try it out. It's gonna break it. All right.
Oh, Itoi is all
So
over it.
we'll end this soon, and we'll do some Q&As and stuff. So there we go.
Oh, it won't fit.
Yep. All right. So it says, "Hi Mato, I've been a huge fan of the Mother series and your website since 2009. I admire your Wii U. Anyway, getting the fangasm out of the way, I discovered some music samples and Earthbound soundtrack. I submitted them to this website called whosampled.com. The website reports on sampled music, and they accepted one of my submissions, but probably rejected the other one. I want to hear your opinion on these two possibly sampled songs, since you are an Earthbound expert, or the Earthbound expert. Oh, I'm the? Oh, crap. Right. So let me get that out of the way. Battle against an unsettling opponent's bass line sounds very, very familiar to this 1978 jazz song by Art Blakely. Actually, I just realized if I listen to any of these on the stream, I'm definitely going to get flagged.
Yeah, and I also want to point out that the title there, "Battle Against an Unsettling
It's
Opponent,"
unofficial.
It is an unofficial title. That
Yeah.
was when I think John made that up.
Oh
when
no,
he made...
it was whoever made the SPCs.
Oh, okay.
Sorry everybody. Somebody made like an SPC set back like 10 years ago, and they just kind of renamed things.
Yeah.
Hello, Jordanicus124. Thank you for following. I got 24 tomato points, and I like your icon there. So, yeah, so somebody made the SPC set back 10 years ago, and that's where, was the Pokemon's business?
Yeah, Pokemon's
That's where that
business.
comes from. It's
Okay.
not official at all. and I actually wrote an article on that about in Earthbound Central, and that song is officially called, like, Cease to Exist or something like that. Because I always associated that song with Gigas. And
Yeah.
other people, I guess, associate with Pokey. Okay, so we'll do one more, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we want to definitely avoid posting copyrighted music because we don't want our videos to get flagged.
Yeah, okay, so what did I start out? 9:34?
9:44.
Okay, so I'm at 9:29.
Nice.
Oh! Thank you for following Omega Knight 75. You got 36 tomato points. Oh, that's something. That's one of those automatic translators. I'm gonna do that someday.
I'll be right back.
All right. So this is a little out of date. Actually, this is when a bunch of amiibos happened. So amiibo is old news. So, but thanks for your news, Lex. Some more amiibo stuff. I'll just post it anyway. I'm doing. All right, here we go. This is NES Amiibo in hand images. Hi Mado, I recently found an in-hand image of NES's Amiibo figure. I've attached one of the pics I found. Also, to add something, Nintendo recently posted a certificate of compliance for both NES and Charizard, so we could actually see both of them hit shelves within the next few weeks. So this was like a couple weeks ago, and it has since happened. But I thought I would share the picture anyway. Actually, I did a big old update on about the Amiibo. All right, here's the picture. Oh, that's big. Uh-oh. I lost it.
What?
I lost the image. Crap. Well, you guys saw it, right? Here, I'll get it again. I didn't know that was even possible in OBS. There we go. That's a little better. Crap, this is gigantic. So NES is number 34. Is there like actually 33 other ones?
Probably. I have some friends who've been collecting every single one of them, and that seems about right.
So actually, I've been seeing on Twitter, people have been getting their actual amiibos now from like Europe,
Yeah.
and the quality looks not that great on some of the NESs.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any close-up shots.
Yeah, I probably should post about that sometime.
So Mortal Pixel wants to know if he sends an email right now, can you show a video? Should we wait for like Q&A?
We can do Q&A now.
Okay.
So we're now at 9:27. Everybody, keep track of this because the next time we come, it's probably going to hit 9:44 again.
Oh, they're numbered in Europe?
Oh, they're numbered in Europe. Okay. All right. So you can send me an email right now if you'd like.
Yeah, if we remember, we'll check it.
Yeah. So I have my email open. But yeah. So we can move on to Q&A. I don't know what we're gonna do with Q&A. People have questions. If we have questions for the chat,
Yeah.
what questions do we have for chat?
You sprung it on me.
Yeah. Okay. So chat. Are you gonna get the NES Amiibo, or do you have it already? We're gonna get one, right? Didn't we get one? We're like Fangamers procuring one for us.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, when the day the NES Amiibos went up for pre-order, we had 2 co-workers at Fangamer who took a vacation day so that they could go in and order one for everyone who works at Fangamer in the office. So we are each getting one if we want one. Yep.
So Mr. Tina says, "Hey Mado, I sent you an email with some interesting EB localization info recently, but I sent it to tomato@starmid.net." Yep, I did get that email. Thank you. Some of that info I already knew, but actually, did I not send a reply yet? Because I was going to send you a reply about that. Like, I was wondering how you knew where to hack some of that pointerless text. Where you put it in the hospital. I was wondering if you knew if that's exactly where it is, or if it was just a hunch. And I need to look at the info again, but thank you for that. If you come up across anything else, let me know. And I'm really hoping that sometime this year, me and Poe, we can go up to Seattle area.
Yeah.
And we'll just like crash at Marcus Lindblom's house for a month, and just like play a lot of Earthbound and stream it. And I'll just ask him stuff. We'll just chat.
And he'll take us to the Japanese restaurant that all the Nintendo employees from Japan go to, and they have real katsukuri, and I ate katsukuri there, and it was awesome.
Well, I'm gonna hang out there and wait for like Japanese devs to show up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, give me the code to Mother 2.
We got a lot of people answering the Amiibo question.
Okay, so people are going to.
Oh my gosh. So people got pre-orders on launch. Ness's head looks weird.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Let's see.
I should have got some of the pictures.
Yeah, there's so many. I can't read them now.
No, you have overloaded my wife. Okay, so it looks like I might have got an email. Here we go from Mortal Pixel. All right,
Anyway.
so Mortal Pixel has sent this. I am going to take it on faith that Mortal Pixel is not going to link to a screamer.
almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Play that once more. Play that once more.
Oh, you almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Basically.
Darn you ads. I need to get ad block on this. Mm-hmm. I usually don't use Firefox, so that's kind of why. Cancel.
Oh, I saw it right here. Oh, well, you clicked off, but I can show you where the autoplay thing is.
Okay. So there we go. So I'm going to close my emails now.
Close them up.
Yes. Closed. So let's just put some music back on, and I don't... At this point, maybe we can just play... Do you want to play stuff in chat, or do you want to, like, just chat?
I
with
think
us?
if we play a game, we can take Q&A as we play, because Earthbound is... We both know it, like, the backs of our hands.
Alright, so we can bring it up.
Yeah.
You,
Easy
you
toy.
probably... Yeah, like, one of us will need to keep an eye on the chat, because if it's Q&A...
Yeah.
Alright. So I think some questions might have popped by. I didn't see them.
Oh, can you link that video, by the way, real quick?
Oh, yeah.
While it's still in your clipboard.
Voop. No, it didn't work. Voop. Alright. So I'm setting up. Do you want to play Portuguese?
Okay. We'll try it. It sounds fun.
We didn't want to pronounce it live.
No. I'm gonna screw up so bad.
Oh, it looks like I have to reset up the Super NES.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta.
We'll wait.
Yeah. So if you have any questions.
Yeah,
any-
we will accept your questions now. Should they have to be Earthbound related, or can they just be
Earthbound related would be best. Because
Okay.
it's sort of an Earthbound theme.
preferably Earthbound related? Play Mother 4.
Yeah, I will.
Earthbound Taco Edition. Yes.
Yes, that's what we're playing. Okay, so here's how I set up my stuff, you guys. If you guys want to set up your own stream, if you try to grid everything, it gives it a professional look. Same with websites. I kind of like use my experience with websites to make.
So
stuff.
Alspert knows Portuguese. So if we need help, he's our AD for this one. But he says that this might be Brazilian Portuguese.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so there's some stuff might be different. He
Alright.
knows Portuguese.
You want to make sure that the audio isn't crazy too. All right, it should be okay.
Play bass fishing.
Oh, you know what? We can. You want to do that?
No, that someone. Well, I'm gonna check out this Portuguese translation though.
All right.
Let's give it some. What do you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Promo.
So what Super NES emulator do we use? I'm using Super or SNES 9X version 1.53.
Brazilianese. I like it. They should have just called it that.
So let me turn off the slideshow, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
What? Oh, it's different. I'm getting excited. I'm gonna go with like the all the
Contra edition.
I'm gonna go with all the defaults too, cause I didn't. I just already did it. There's a file already.
Yeah, I had to get screenshots. You can just take that one if you want.
All right, I will continue.
So I'm going to
Got Pokey.
So we're technically in a Q&A session.
Benz. I'm just seeing words that kind of look like English, and I'm giggling. I got my taco ranchado here. Ranchado.
You're never gonna be hungry now.
Yeah, let's go fight some dudes. Oops. Let's use the door properly. Oh boy, we got people speaking Portuguese, I think.
So I guess technically it's a Q&A session, but I feel it's just gonna be a play session now.
No, it'll be Q&A.
Alright.
Insane Ostrich wants to know, do I need to play Mother 1 to enjoy
Oh,
Earthbound?
absolutely not. You don't need to at all. Like, most of us played Earthbound before we ever played Mother 1. But you will enjoy a lot of the improvements.
Yeah.
And you'll enjoy, like, a lot of the throwbacks.
Mother 1 definitely feels like prototype Earthbound to me. Victoria!
Nes Gone Ho.
I know that's probably like a bad thing to say, prototype Earthbound, but that's really what it feels like.
Yeah, it does.
It's like Itoy was experimenting, and then he's like, alright, I made some mistakes, here's the changes I need to make. Iwata, come help me because we all screwed up the game. Alright, here we go. This is Earthbound,
Yeah.
Mother 2. We got it.
So let's see.
I'm gonna die.
The final deluxe says Q and play. I kind of like that.
Cue and play. Oh snap.
Okay, so hey, Mado and Poe, if you could change anything in the Earthbound series, what would it be?
Oh my god. To think about that. You know, the series, like anything with the series, run button.
If I had to change anything, I would change the fact that there's no Mother 3 translation. But besides that, the biggest thing I think in Earthbound for me is the item management. I'm a really item sorting guy, so having to just like kind of give yourself things until you get things just right. The way you have to sort in your items in this game is it's almost like computer science.
Yeah, like I never bothered sorting my items, but then you and I played a game together, and like you meticulously did everything to get your items in the right order, and I was like, what are you doing? I didn't know anybody who would do that, so that's what you do. So when you and I share a game, you go and fix my items
Yeah.
when I'm done.
So people are saying that like they've tried Mother 1 but just can't get through it. So if you try my Mother 1 2 translation, and just give that a shot, mother12.net. I made it for people like us who had a hard time getting into the first game.
Ooh, I have Paul Francis.
So I see France in there, so it's probably French bread.
I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, so where do the defeated enemies go? They go to the containment unit.
I saw one up here real quick. What are our favorite games in the
Yeah,
other
that
series?
was the next one. Yeah,
Oh.
my favorite is probably
USA.
USA. I would say Earthbound for me, just because I have the emotional attachment. You know, I was a kid at the time. I was playing the game on summer break and stuff like that between some of my high school years. It got me into it pushed me a little bit to study Japanese even more. So for me, it's Earthbound
My favorite is actually Mother 1.
because of our experience.
Because of
with it.
my own emotional attachment to it. When Maida was working on the Mother 1-2 translation, and he was like, okay, I want to release this next week, but I need to test it. And he's like, you should play it. So he told me I should play it, and we played it nonstop over Easter weekend, whatever year it was that you released it.
2011, I want to say.
Yeah, 2011, and I used the Easy Ring, I drew my own maps,
Yeah.
and I went through Mount Etoy 3 times,
Yeah.
because when we went through Mount Etoy, the first time you said, Poe, you should draw a map, and I was like, I don't want to. He's like, you gave me the graph paper, and you're like, you should draw a map.
So actually, let me talk about that real quick.
Okay.
We'll get to, I know I'm missing some questions right now, but I want to do this.
So I did draw a map, and that helped, and
Crap, how am I going to do this?
I do want to point out, though, that the thing I like most about the Mother 1 game is the music. I prefer it over Earthbound's music.
Alright.
Is it
Just
okay
a
if I keep
second.
playing?
Just a second. There you go.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. I have to do some weird juggling here, but yeah, if you go to mother12.net, you can see my Mother 1-2 translation. Most of the people here have probably already seen it, but I spent, after Mother 3, I worked on this, and I had a tough time playing Mother 1, Earthbound 0. I was expecting Earthbound, and it was not Earthbound at all. So I kept trying it, and I slogged through it one year, and I used save states to beat the game, but it just didn't feel fun to me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but something's wrong, I felt, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my all into the game now. So I'm gonna hack the game. I'm gonna give it a nice translation that doesn't sound a little wonky and weird and old. And I hacked things up so you have better bigger text boxes so you can say more stuff. I kind of rearranged things. I even put an easy ring in there if you don't like the grinding. The easy ring, it lowers the encounter rate, increases experience, and just kind of smooths the game out. And it's optional, so you don't have to use it, and you can take it off when you get other equipment. So anyway, I did that, and I really I was able to fully experience the game then, and I really enjoyed it. And and Poe was even the same way.
Yeah. Once you play it with the correct mindset of being a kid in 1989, and this is the only game you have all weekend, and just forget about Earthbound. It's a really good game.
And so I made a bunch of tips and suggestions when you play Mother 1. Because if you go into the game with the wrong mindset, then you're not gonna have fun.
Uh-huh.
So basically, don't compare to Earthbound. Just kind of pretend you're back in the '80s and you rented this game on a Friday and you're stuck with this game for the weekend. So just play it as like you're an '80s kid.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not an '80s kid, go back in time. Use your flux capacitor. Yeah, imagine you're a kid in 1989. Don't go expecting Earthbound Zero names to be used if you play the patch, because I kind of tried
Oh,
to, I
right.
kind of tried to do more. If you were Japanese and play the game, this is what you would see. Use the easy ring if you need to. Use the map. The map is actually really important to use, and they don't explain it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
There is a map.
Every time you check the map, and if you look, there's like black spots. Just go to the next black spot, basically. The
That's
closest,
town.
yeah, or anything important. That's where you need to go, is to the next black spot. Otherwise, it'll just run around randomly.
Oh, NES games.
Yep. Use the R button to run around, and
Because
you can see if you're gonna get attacked if you just check the area.
was the map like the map hint in the manual that they got in Japan?
I don't know, but in the original game, the map is an item, and you have to go use the item. But in the Earthbound Zero and this version, it's an actual button, so you don't
Okay.
need it.
Hmm.
You can turn the battle speed up all the way. There's like all these tips you can do, and all the spells, what they do, and what's good.
Yeah, in some of those, the PK Fire Omega, the ones you say recommended,
Yeah.
those are the ones I used, and I realized like, hey, this works great.
Yeah.
And so like when we were playtesting, that was like some of the stuff we figured
Uh-huh.
out.
Yeah, so go check that out. Okay.
Hey, I took that picture of Belch. I recognize my style.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, be back.
All right. So we're probably falling behind on the questions.
Way far behind.
All right.
Can you move the screen back over?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. So here we go.
I got Dentro. Do you remember what's in this present box?
Some kind of roll. Yeah,
Okay.
it's French. French.
French.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that episode soon. So, do we think that Nintendo will do something to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Mother 3 next year? Like some of the people who worked on Mother 3, they were tweeting about, let's get together in next year and have a little like anniversary party. So probably next year that's what's gonna happen. A bunch of the developers will get together. Can't believe it's almost been 10 years.
I
Paul.
know. Oh my gosh.
Remember when we were like looking at just like the release stuff, like the preview
Yeah.
teasers?
The little website that was updated weekly.
So what is our PSI skill? Mine is always tomato.
Oh, like which one we pick?
Mine is always tomato with those weird like gigantic circle O things. They're not actual letters. I don't know what they are.
I usually pick the default for everything.
So how much merchandise do we have? The Hero of Fierce Deity asks. Make me jealous. We used to have a whole bunch, but then about 3 years ago, we eBayed a bunch of it so we could move out here. So we have very little now.
Yeah, moving costs a lot, especially when you pick up your whole lives and move it from one side of the country to the other.
But we have some stuff. I can't remember what we have right now. It's all in the closet, and I can't go in the closet. There's monsters in the closet.
I don't know which one I should pick for Buzz Buzz.
So hello, Poop Balloon. I know we're way behind, but we're playing Portuguese translation of Earthbound. So Earthbound's anniversary is this year. That's true. It's the 25th anniversary? The 20th. 20th anniversary. And to celebrate, Fangamer is holding the Camp Fangamer event in 3 months.
Yep.
Oh, wait, let me do this one.
Okay.
You gotta stop for a second.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to say for Buzz Buzz.
Oh crap. This is what happens when you don't speak the language. Alright, Camp Fangamer.
Yep, Fangamer did all of the fulfillment for the Second Quest Kickstarter, and thanks for keeping me in my paycheck. I took those pictures that are on the website for the book and the poster.
Yeah, so here's campfangamer.com, and this is it's basically an Earthbound convention. You know how there's like Star Trek conventions
Yeah.
and stuff like that? This is an Earthbound convention. It's I think the first one.
Yep.
We used to talk about Earthbound conventions, but it was more just like get-togethers of Starman.
The Starman.net conventions?
Yeah.
Those are more like...
Yeah, they're just like get-togethers of
Yeah.
staff members and stuff. But anyway, so this is an actual Earthbound convention. There's panels, and there's gonna be cosplay, and there's gonna be games and live music, and all kinds of stuff for 2 days, 3 days. I don't know.
2 days.
So
Technically 3?
yeah,
but 2.
So it's July 18th to 19th.
Yeah.
I hear that there's still some tickets left, so you can
Yeah.
go to campfangamer.com to get it.
We recommend people come on July 17th because that's the meet and greet, and there's
Oh,
going to
okay.
be concerts at midnight.
Oh no,
or
that means I
something
have
like
to
that.
be there.
Yeah, my birthday is on the 17th. Gotta work on my birthday.
All right. Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. And if you can't make it, stuff's going to be streamed, but there's going to be so much going on at the time, I assume.
Hey, I took that picture too.
I guess Ness is going to be there.
That's
Steve is going to be there.
Will the Earthbound Reshuffler work for the Portuguese batch?
I don't know. It probably should.
Mr. Mauser was there.
Unless they move stuff around, which is possible, but it should possibly work. Actually, I don't know because the font got changed. So
Yeah, the font's all different.
there's going to be a film festival thing.
Yep.
Should we do a film?
What should we do? We can still submit until, like, I think... Oh, gosh. I forget the deadline. I don't remember.
There's going to be a console room.
Yep.
And do we want to talk about it yet?
We don't have any of the details worked out, but we're going to have retro game console room and, like, current...
And we're going to have some, like, fake made-up stuff, too? Maybe?
We're working on something along the lines of an arcade cabinet, but that's still, like,
Earthbound Street Fighter?
super pre-production.
Mr. Tinda, let's make an Earthbound Street Fighter game. Alright, so go to campfangamer.com. It's going to be in 3 months. You can see me and Poe and all of the Earthbound Starmer.net fangamer people. And there's going to be all kinds of stuff happening. And if it does well enough, we'll do it.
Yeah,
more.
the main attraction will be the Earthbound Bash Mark II, which we were actually going to be streaming that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be what the Earthbound Bash was originally, except like
Bigger.
10 times as awesome.
Yeah.
We hired a production crew to actually do this professionally.
Uh-huh.
We have like a full band instead of just Robbie and
Yeah,
Jeff.
oh, wow.
It's all of the Super Soul Brothers. They're going to be there. And we have special cool stuff happening throughout the stream, which is going to be live.
And, this is all to celebrate 20 years of Earthbound.
Yep.
So that was a long answer to that question. All right.
Oh, I'm supposed to be playing a game.
Okay, are you okay to play it there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going through the questions.
Vamos. I know what
Okay,
that means.
so Grimap, thank you Grimap, says, I played all the Mother games in order a couple summers ago. I think your easy mode hack made Mother probably a lot more enjoyable than otherwise would have been. So actually I made an NES hack that changed. Okay.
Which one?
Do you understand what I've said?
Yes. All right. Oh wait.
Did we? Okay, we did it.
Okay, we did it. That's the problem with playing Earthbound in different language.
my old knowledge of Spanish worked.
Thank you, Alex Britt. I'm gonna ask you again when that comes up again.
So I made an NES hack that many years ago that makes Earthbound Zero easier, but I really recommend the Mother 1-2 patch.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this bread. Buzz will revive me though if I die, right? I'm gonna eat this bread anyway.
So Poop Balloon, or we Goku Yellow Wife says, oh my god, Poop Balloon showed this to me. I think she means Earthbound, and we played it right after our daughter was born.
Aww.
Wow. So whenever Fangamer plays Earthbound, they just play this part, and it takes them like 3 hours to get past this part of the game, you know? And the naming screen takes forever.
Yeah. We'll try to get further.
Okay, so Anahoni Kui has a really good idea for sorting items, but you have to have Jeff.
Oh.
You just use him as like a dumpster.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I know what you think of Jeff now.
Alright, let's see. I'm going through these questions. So what has been happening for the entirety of the stream? I explained... Oh man, this is cool. It's all in text. It's all caps, like Legends of Localization talked about.
Quanto tempo zoom zoom.
It's Mr. Saturn, no!
Voc obtev exito em frustrar os planos do gigas. Mas zoom zoom agora voc deve se render. I have never spoken a word of Portuguese.
I like it. This is great.
Vou esmogu.
It sounds like you're speaking Klingon.
Sweet, Portuguese is Klingon.
Alright,
I'm gonna bait him.
let's see. So what's been happening the entire of the stream? We explained what the Earthbound Central Live is, kind of like a live version of my Earthbound Central updates. I went over the old updates. I shared about 15 to 20 of the updates that I didn't post about. Just because, I don't have time to post them. And then we did some Q&A. We're doing Q&A right now, and we're playing the Portuguese version of the game.
Yeah, since we posted like a little while back on EBC that this was out, so we're checking it out. We have a taco in our party, or it's our bat.
So what is our favorite game? And we can't say Earthbound. I wouldn't say Earthbound, to be honest.
My favorite game of all time?
Is that quote stuck? I'm gonna fix that.
Oh my god.
It wasn't stuck. Man, that's such a hard question. What my favorite game is.
Okay, so let's modify it.
Alright, at the moment,
Desert Island game.
Crap.
No, that made that worse, didn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind. Favorite game.
At the moment, I'm playing a lot of Xenoblade for the last year or two. Sort of my exercise bike game right now. But for me, playing games is one thing, but I like to dig into the games, dig into the programming, dig into the translation. I like to do that with games. So it's kind of a weird question for me. Right now, I'm probably really into Ninja Gaiden, though. Alright.
My favorite game is probably... I'm just gonna go with Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that makes sense to
I
you.
gotta do it, because, you know...
There's too many games.
I might have said one of the Animal Crossing games, but I think Majora's Mask means so much more to me, because I actually attempted to write a fan fiction. That is the only fan fiction I attempted to write based on Majora's Mask. I got, like, to the middle of the second chapter, and I haven't worked on it in 10 years, but if I loved a game enough to write a fanfic,
Yeah.
I think it's my favorite.
Okay, so the Yada says, "Hey Mando, I got the Kool-Aid 2 days ago. And funnily enough, thanks to your little surprise, I'm 2 points away from another 50 points." That's right, I put a little button on his letter, on the Yada's letter. Okay. So, 14th order, how would you use your tomato points? If you want to use, they're like 50 tomato points equals Kool-Aid. If you would like us to send you Kool-Aid, just email me with your info at tomato@starman.net. Yay! Hay un besoro rola al coco, mora, se bicho, oh. I swore. Yeah, and if you have 500 tomato points, I'll do an art. You can just tweet that at me or email me.
Oh man, I gotta talk to Buzz Buzz. He's gonna do this speech. This is where I got stuck last time.
Yeah, so when you get to the question.
Oxford, let me know if you know ahead
Right.
of time.
Benjamin PV says, I found out that Fangamer handled the stuff for Second Quest today, so yay, indirectly keeping Poe in business.
Yep. We did all that. It took us a couple days because Charlie was the one who organized that. And he said, this is the stuff we need to do. We need to make this many packages of this, this, and that. Okay, everybody go. And we went and we finished it in like a couple days. And that's pretty great for a Kickstarter fulfillment.
Alright.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, I think this is the one where you have to... Do you want to... Is asking, do you want to hear it again?
I already
maybe?
hit sim. I'm gonna hit no next time. Alright,
Do you want to hear more, I think?
no.
Okay.
Did I do it right?
I think you got it.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright, I'm still way behind on the chat. Sorry, everybody. Happy early birthday, Poe. That's how far back I am. On it, Fighter. Earthbound Space Invaders. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot.
So best voice, Poe, how about you add Yoda Marge to that?
My throat is still recovering from Russian Yoda Marge.
Okay, so I misunderstood Anahoniqui. Key items and Jeff items at the top, equipment in the middle, other items at the bottom. Yeah, I sort of do that too. Hello, Chartard. Well, we've been streaming for a little while now. By the time I saw your comment, I don't know, your comment's like 5 minutes old probably. But we mostly just went over like old posts or like old news stuff. I kind of wanted to just make this about just chatting about Earthbound news, chatting about Earthbound and Mother 3 and all that. I want them to be just chill things.
Yeah, because we've been playing like intense Mario hacks the past couple of days, so it's nice to take a break.
So Weed Goku Gyolo Wife says, also, when Poop Balloon found you, Mado, on stream, he almost cried. Earthbound isn't my favorite game, but it means the most to me, is what Poop Balloon says.
Nice.
I don't know what to think about somebody crying because of me, though.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
We have some fan art, by the
It's
way.
making my bones feel weird.
Your bones.
I'm a unicorn. It was like finding a unicorn. Alright, what is our favorite bad guy in Earthbound? I used to have one. What was it? Oh, the Trick or Treat Kid.
Yeah, because
Because he's a pumpkin head and he throws pumpkins at you.
and his name is Trick or Trick Kid.
Yeah,
Like I misread it forever
Yeah,
until
everybody did.
somebody like pointed it out.
everyone did.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody has already chimed in on their favorite enemy, but if you haven't already, post your favorite
Let
enemy.
me think. My favorite enemy in Earthbound?
Yeah, or what about Mother 3? Or the Cow Snake?
Yeah, my favorite enemy in Mother 3 is the cattle snake, but in Earthbound, gosh, there's so many good ones.
So High Five Pro Majora's Mask is my all-time favorite game.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so a better question is, what game is most important to you? Oh crap.
Majora's Mask.
Well, in that case, Earthbound would be because it shaped a lot of my life. But if you cut Earthbound out of my life, then I would probably say Final Fantasy IV. Even though right now I'm really like in a Final Fantasy IV funk. Like
Yeah.
my opinion of the game has dropped a little bit because of the after years that I'm playing. I'm not kidding, it really has.
Oh no. Well, okay, I want to change my answer. The game that's most important to me is the original Animal Crossing.
Just because I sent it to you.
Well, not only that, but it helped me through a really tough time in my life. And I don't know, like, I really appreciate it for doing that for me.
Look Like Plays says, I drank my tomato Kool-Aid. It allowed me to read Japanese. I couldn't understand it, but I read it. It almost sounds like an Earthbound quote.
I don't understand Japanese all the time, but I read it. I'm on the same level as you are.
So Majora's Mask is fantastic. A lot of people are saying that. Or what is your favorite good guy? My favorite good guy in Earthbound?
Mine is the one who runs into the bathroom and he won't let you
Oh,
in.
You have all the good answers.
Hey.
Alright, so my favorite good guy is going to be one of those canceled out, one of those kind of like dummied out NPCs. And they actually drive the story a little bit. But that's too, I'll have to explain that, so I'll do an easier answer.
When can I fight the sharks? What am I supposed to be doing?
Oh crap, can you not fight them right now?
I don't know.
Do
They're
I
not.
have cheats on?
They're not attacking me. Oh wait, here's some
Oh,
guys.
okay, yeah. Wow, you were just lucky.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everdread's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get my head handed to me. Oh boy, I'm not prepared for this.
Actually, no, what's really cool is Disembodied Masterhead.
Ooh.
The guy who wants to break all your limbs. That's a really cool guy. That sounds kind of wrong, like I'm into breaking limbs, but I'm not. I swear I'm not.
I didn't get the Mr. Baseball cap. Crap, I just remembered.
So Kutan-kun, I'm like 5 minutes behind, but we just have been chatting about Earthbound.
By the way, Maida, we have fan art.
Yeah.
Is my... Hang on. What are my stats? Ah.
So Metal Gear Alchemist name. That was Poe's idea.
Yep.
Okay, so Weed Goku Yellow Wife says, I eventually did the good wife thing and bought him a Nest plush for his birthday. Man, you sound just like us. You sound like us, but you have Babby.
Oh, I got 42 monies. Yeah. Also, I lost half of my monies on my person. Toot, toot, toot.
How about randomized Portuguese Earthbound? Earthbound the After Years. Make a crappy hack. Go, go, go. I kind of want to make an Earthbound hack on the level of Final Fantasy 60 edition. Okay, so Poop Balloon says... Do you want to bring this up here?
Yeah, I need it back. My neck hurts.
Yeah. Okay. Poop Balloon says, Earthbound just came at an important time in my life, right before a big move out of state, and right at that point where I was trying to be cool for other people to like me. It was the very last game I rented at Blockbuster, and I stayed up for hours playing it. Yeah, Final Fantasy IV was a lot like that to me, where I had a big move and a big culture shock, and it was kind of like it bridged the gap. Like I played a little bit with my old friends before I moved, and then I made new friends by playing it with some new kids. But it was when you're in pre-high school, little junior high stuff like that. It's harder to make friends than when like you're in first grade. Hey, I have a stick. You have a stick? Let's be friends. I miss those days, don't you?
Yes, and I incredibly so. I was thinking like today, like, oh, I was listening to a We Have Concerns podcast about how Saturday morning cartoons are gone now. And how you used to be able to wake up on Saturday morning as a kid and put on your pajamas.
That's the one I just listened to.
Yeah, like go eat some cereal, watch your cartoons, and like just watch cartoons. And it's like, well, what is stopping any of us from doing that now that we're in our 30s? We can still do that. You know, I've watched Doug. Well,
Oh, yeah.
after I made
Captain N.
breakfast. Yeah, Captain N. So like you can still do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But-
There's something fun about not being in control of it, though.
Yeah. Look, nada.
So what kind of adult do we figure Ness grew into?
I never really thought about Ness as a strong narrative.
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard to place. Yeah, it's hard to
he's
place
just-
anything onto him.
He's kind of there.
He's you.
To put yourself into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's whatever you are now. Mm-hmm. So if you lift weights and you're buff, then he's buff too. If you like to throw rocks at cars, then he's a rock car thrower. Or if you just like to eat hamburgers all the time, then he's that. I think more than that, you could say Lucas though. He probably grew up to be kind adult.
Lucas probably grew up to be like
He probably takes care of sheep.
Mr. Dink.
This probably works all day and never sees his kid, but gives him money when he tames dogs with his bat. That's right, it's a cycle. Earthbound the After Years. Starmen are back again, and can you believe it?
So I saw Benjamin Peavy disagreed with me on the cartoons thing, and I see his side too, like a shared cultural thing, but we kind of have that still with Netflix making their own shows and everybody on Twitter talking about the same show at once. It makes you want to check out that show too, but it isn't like it used to be for sure.
So, Sins of Science says, in school I used to make friends by asking kids, do you like Nintendo? There was a short time in my childhood when I can say that, but by the time I was in like, junior high or in high school, the bit wars were strong.
Yeah.
So if you ask that question, they'll be like, no, I like Sega Punch.
My first day at a new college, like, I don't know, 11 years ago by now, I went to a class and I sat across from a girl who wore an anime shirt, and I was like, hey, you like anime? I like anime too. Let's be friends. So that was probably the last time I ever made a friend like that.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time that happened with me.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like, just fight sharks now?
Yeah, and then you can go into the place.
I need to buy equipment,
yeah,
though.
go buy equipment, yeah.
I don't have enough money. I need to get out of the ATM, don't I? Where am I? I always get so lost and on it, but it's so easy to not get lost. Ooh, look at the sign. It doesn't say drugs.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Look at the stop sign.
Man,
look at that sign.
Yeah. Back when I was doing Earthbound hacking, when I was working on Earthbound or PK hack,
Mayo.
which is really outdated, this was like beyond anybody's skill at the time.
What is the face? What is
Yeah,
this?
that face was always there.
Is that Mr. Perkle? What is that?
Like, so this is a face, right, you guys? Or
Maybe?
is it just kind of like a thing flipped and looks like something?
It kind of looks like a bird.
But yeah, like Mr. Tinda and all these people like HS, all these really cool hackers have really taken Earthbound hacking so much further. And nowadays, like, you kind of don't use an editor. You edit files and then you rebuild all the data into the ROM, which is how like the really technical hacks are done, like Mother 3 translation. So you can do really cool stuff with Earthbound nowadays.
I need a taco de bet. I
So-
need a lol.
So Even More Better asks, what exactly is the deal with Ape and Creatures? It started as a publishing contractor run by Itoy making Nintendo publications, mostly game strategy guides, is that right? And then they started making games? My understanding, which is probably out of date, was that Nintendo wanted to create like a branch of itself that solicited help from like people from other creative fields, like writers, copywriters, artists, stuff like that, musicians, and they would kind of just go do their own thing, I guess. And I think that's what Ape was set out to be, but I guess they also did strategy guides and stuff too. I don't know much about them, and I think Creatures, I think Ape closed, and like a bunch of people just went on to start Creatures. That's my like 8-year-old memory. If you guys are wrong, or if you guys know I'm wrong, please let me know.
You're so wrong.
Okay, so this is totally out of left field and related to Earthbound. Mato Pro, what do you think of Steven Universe? Because I'm like totally addicted to that show right now.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I really wanted to see it when I saw it announced, but we don't have the...
Is it on Cartoon Network?
If it's on anything on cable, we don't have access to it, and we're not... Because of my job, I'm not really a torrenter.
No, we buy our episodes.
Yeah, so we buy stuff, and... I don't know, is it even on Amazon right now?
Yeah, if it's on Amazon to buy, we'll definitely check it out.
When we have the money.
Amazon streaming.
Please-
At the moment we can't be frivolous.
Amazon, please put it on Prime.
Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is a jam. Y'all should all get it. Also get Netflix.
Life for Sir says Mato. Mario's your favorite game? Well, this is a Sega neighborhood kid who combs with pompadour.
This is an Alex Kidd neighborhood.
Spartanberry asks, isn't Mr. Dink actually a bad word? So I think Dink stands for double income, no kids.
Dual income, no
Dual-
kids.
yeah.
Yep.
So that's, it's like us basically.
That's us. We are the dinks.
Yeah. So that's why they always have expensive gadgets and stuff.
Yep. I'm gonna try to get that bracelet. I always go for defense more than offense because I'm bad at fighting.
I'm looking through the questions.
Retired dinero.
Kutan-kun says, oh geez, if only it was that easy. I remember attending our high school anime club, once thinking the people there would be not anime club people.
Let's see. Yes. No wait, bracelet. Oh, I already equipped it. Okay, good.
We could play like more Earthbound hacks on this too.
Yeah.
Like there's all these cool Earthbound hacks like Jeffman and Mr. Tinda and HS have been making.
Someone wanted us to play Radiation's Halloween hack.
Yeah, we should do that. I played that on the Wii back like many years ago.
Okay, so I have a bracelet, but I should definitely get that bat before I take on any sharks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a little bit more
All
grinding.
right. So even more better says, in grade school I had a crowd of friends where we separated ourselves into mutually mostly friendly subgroups of the Nintendo Club and the Sega Club. Okay, so we have a bunch of fan art. Crap, we got so much fan art, don't we?
Yeah. You haven't. Oh my god. I'm just checking. Yeah. We have lots of fan
Okay.
art.
Okay, so Poop Balloon has kind of a personal story. My ex-wife had a nephew that I played a lot of games with from the time he was like 5 to 8. He beat Earthbound and was crazy proud of it. When I had to leave, long story, I won't get into it, I told him a quote from Earthbound, be a strong and thoughtful boy, right after he said I was his best friend and asked if I'd come back. Wailed the whole way out of town.
Aww.
Man.
Earthbound. Why you do this to people?
It's so cool how like Earthbound gets different emotions out of people. Although lately it kind of feels that like Earthbound love has been, I don't know, people are starting to counter it, or like was that counterculture or whatever? I don't know, just sort of like hating on Earthbound now because it's popular.
It's too popular.
There
What
was
do
a-
they call that? What do they call that something?
I'm not sure. But I remember just running Earthbound.net. We started in 1999.
Yeah.
I had to go on all like IRC and AIM and ICQ. Do you remember ICQ, everybody?
I never even used ICQ, so that like IRC was the oldest one I used.
988-3157. That's my ICQ number.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I know that.
I
haven't
had
used it in 10 years.
I had AOL. My AOL screen name was Paisley Dove.
Oh yeah. I haven't used AIM in forever either, but like I had to go to all of those platforms to find people to vote in the poll, the first poll, and the first poll had like 5 votes. It took me like hours to find 5 people.
We got people typing in their ICQ numbers down here.
If you have a lower ICQ number than me, I'll give you 10 tomato
Whoa,
points.
I think Poopalin does.
Yeah. Oh man. I had so many chats on ICQ with friends, and like I made good bonds with them, and I haven't talked with them in 15 years.
Icy Cucumber. Oh my god, yeah, I used to hang out on the Zelda forum, and like, there was a member named Yatta, there was a member named Nate the Worm, and like, where are these people now?
Yeah, there's all these people that, I did projects with and stuff. Where are they now? Did they die? Are they millionaires? Let's see, I'm continuing to look. I might have missed a few. Yeah, I'm way behind on my emails, so I'll post the April Fool's thing in August, and people will really be April Fooled. Oh man, chat's going so fast now. Let's see. Looking. Wouldn't an Alex Kidd neighborhood consist of one unpopular kid in his backyard? Cartoon Network shows are coming exclusively to Hulu.
Hulu?
Crap, I hate Hulu. Like, you pay for Hulu and you still get commercials.
Guys, let us know, does Hulu still throw commercials at you even if you pay for it? Cause I ain't down with that. That's dumb.
So I'm way behind, but thanks for coming by, Anhonikli. And thanks for coming by Replady13. We're like overheating people's computers.
Oh, I'm sorry. ICQ, the after years? Aww.
We are the after years Twitch.
I'm trying to keep a little eye on it too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like in the current.
Yeah, I'm trying to
questions.
keep up with the currents, and you're backwards.
Yeah, I'm catching up.
Looks like you could spell something with these flowers. Yeah. See, look, isn't this where that screenshot was taken?
Yeah, right around here.
So the flowers they turned into 1995
Yeah,
here.
and then they made an updated one that says 2015. Although they still had the pigs in it, so that won't work.
Yeah, it's the year of the sheep this year,
Is
I
it?
believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7-digit ICQ numbers are worth over 1K. But I can't reset my password? Are they really that cheap? Or, that expensive? Crap, I'll sell mine.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were worth money. Who buys them?
Who uses ICQ? Is it like
I bet weird countries use it.
Oh, like how Russia has taken over LiveJournal?
Yeah, well, they had a big stake in that originally.
Oh, it just came as a complete shock to me.
Well, that's right. I did use ICQ a few times in 2002 to do some stuff with DJAP and Dark Force for Bahamut Lagoon and Star Ocean. Just a couple times.
See, how much money did Dad give me?
Yeah, since I'm a professional and like anime translator, and I translate movies and stuff like that. I don't feel comfortable, going to illegal streaming sites and stuff like that. I don't feel comfortable torrenting and stuff like that, because it never feels good when people steal my stuff. I don't want to steal other people's stuff, so
Yeah.
So people are pushing us to go to those sites, but I don't want to do that.
No, definitely, like, people should get paid for the hard
Oh,
work. that
I've
they
caught
do.
up. I caught up. I need to catch up to. Where is it? I'll give it a second. Alright.
I think I need 48 to get that bat.
Okay. So we're. Oh, you want to do fan art? Tweet them at me. Tweet fan art at me. I'll do fan art right now.
And then tweet at Clyde Midland, just like the Twitter name. Twitch and Twitter, they're the same.
All right. So we got this. So chat, what do you think so far of these Earthbound Central lives? I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I was just more nervous than anything because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Do you think we should answer more emails than we did?
Yeah. Do you think we should do more or less?
Fewer emails. More Q&A from the chat. Less
Yeah.
Q&A. Oh, I gotta not sneeze on the mic. Hang on.
Yeah. Sneeze another way. So here's from King Darian. Zoom. I knew it. He's Mr. Saturn.
Oh, that's because this
Like Portuguese.
yeah, he was saying like Zoom or
Yeah.
something.
So I wonder what they say, the Mr. Saturn say. Do they say Zoom also? Or
Yeah, Boing Zoom.
No, in Portuguese.
Oh.
So King Darien, thank you. I'll give you 20 tomato points. King Darien, you probably have a billion jillion tomato points. So here's from NK, it looks like. Or yeah, NK. So Sarah Jonkus made this for me for my birthday 1 year. Earthbound is all about friends to me. Yeah, Earthbound means so many different things, and it feels whenever I hear people talk like that or I talk like that, I just know people roll their eyes and they're like, "Oh, it's a game," but literally it did shape my life. I wouldn't say it changed my life, but it shaped the direction I took. I would not be sitting here right now. I wouldn't be married to you.
We would not be married if it wasn't for
I probably wouldn't
Earthbound.
even have the job I have. I probably wouldn't have the experience I have, like, you know, managing communities, web programming, all that stuff.
I'm glad you told me that taco means bat, so I know what these are.
Yeah. So you want a taco of Betty.
Alright, that sounds good.
Let's see. So here's thank you for this, NK. Since Sarah drew this, I will give her. She probably didn't draw it. She probably painted it or something. I'll give her 30 tomato points, and I'll give you 4 tomato points for sharing it. Oh, that probably sets a bad precedent. Everybody's going to share every fan art ever now. And then we got another one. Here is from Look Light Plays. Poop balloon finds tomato. I'm crying. I'm so happy. Please don't cry. Both of us are spherical shaped. Wish we had legs. That's right. We are. Okay, here we go.
Thank you. My neck was good. Click
Yeah.
two.
Alright, so I need to get back to the stream, or the questions. Okay, so let's see. Q&A from the chat is fun, more interactive. The stream is fun, watch more of these streams. Okay. Stream interaction is always a good thing. Yeah, we always stream interact, though. I try to, anyway.
Alright, now I'm better equipped. Which is the one that revs their... Oh, I think I should take out the skate punk first.
So Kutan-kun says, the Earthbound community was weird back when I got into it. I remember reading, like, Earthbound / Hey Arnold fanfiction.
Whoa! Who wrote that? That's funny.
I never really seen Hey Arnold.
It was an okay show.
I
Not
really
my
feel
favorite.
when it comes to, like, Nickelodeon shows, I'm only familiar with a couple. And, by the time I had, you know, like, cable, I was just too old to really, you know, spend time watching TV.
Yeah, you've like exited out of the Nickelodeon demographic by then.
So Chartard, should you draw for fan art? Can you draw? What do you think? Draw what Ness does after the end of the game. What does he go to do? Does he just go to school? Does he write a book? Does he get a part-time job? Does he go beat up gangsters?
You know, that's interesting. Like, I figured Earthbound takes place just like in the summertime.
Yeah.
But when you call your mom one time, didn't she say that
Yeah.
like she told the school that you were out doing something
Yeah.
or something? She covered for you basically.
Yeah. And, like, I think your sister's doing your homework or something.
Oh gosh, that's horrible, Mom. Don't let a kid do that. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
So yeah, Ness can become a phone dad. Yeah. He becomes an iPhone. Oh man, I just realized that this is really out of date now, because the phones.
Oh yeah, they don't even look like that anymore.
Phones like that rarely.
Nobody.
Yeah.
We don't even have a landline.
Crap, Mother 8 is gonna have some trouble. He's already gonna have a phone by default. He doesn't need a receiver phone.
Man, these guys are strong.
So
Leveled up though.
the Kublia says, I feel like Ness would be kind of sad, all this power, and he still has to go to school.
I'm okay. I can eat some cookies.
So how is the game in Portuguese, Poe?
I can kind of understand some words.
Oh, he's in the mail. Get out of the mail. I really like that the arcade is called Flipper or something.
Okay, so he revs his skateboard, right? That's bad. Shreds.
So the last Nickelodeon show that I actually enjoyed was iCarly.
Yep.
I will leave the room now.
No, that was a great show.
We talk about that all the time on our streams.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm okay.
So I'll try to figure out things to make these Earthbound Central Live things more something. Just, I don't know.
We could go through a couple more emails if you want.
Nah.
I can just keep playing.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm just chilling. later, you know, we can end in a bit and we'll go watch Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Do we have any donuts?
No.
Do we have any yums?
No.
Bars, we have bars.
We had. Oh yeah, we have cereal bars now. Wait a second. I want to. Wait. I don't want to try to beat Frank because I don't like getting to Frank unless I am at level 8 because I like to use my
Magic.
attack.
We both said magic.
No, I said magic because you did my psychic attack.
All right, so we're still in the Q&A session, so chat.
Oh, we had a follower.
Hello, Wizard of Video Games. You got 36 tomato points.
Oh crap! I'm almost
Thank you
dead.
for following. I don't know what's happening. This is what it feels like. You know what? So whenever I play something in Japanese, I never get the feeling of like, what's going on? That a lot of people get.
Yeah.
But looking at this, I'm kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah, like
Like,
I can sort of get Ness Recuperero. That kind of is like Ness like recuperated, right?
Yeah.
And there's hamburger.
Yeah. So I know, you know, I knew Spanish a lot back before I learned Japanese, so I can use that to figure out a lot of Portuguese. But you know what? We need to play Chinese Mother 3.
What?
You know, there's a Chinese fan translation of Mother 3.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I posted about it on Earthbound Central a few years ago.
We'll never get.
Well, let's play weird junk
It's
like
just
that.
all kanji though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not called kanji in Chinese.
I know.
But yeah.
I don't know what it's called in Chinese. Chinese isn't even a language. It's like Mandarin, Cantonese, and like
A bunch of
50
other
other
stuff, yeah.
things.
So no, the stream's not ending anytime soon. Well, maybe soon, but not right now. So chat. I've asked this before, but what is your opinion of Earthbound 64? Do you think it's good that we didn't get it? Do you think we lucked out for getting the Game Boy Advance version, or do you think it would be seen fondly as you know, like Ocarina of Time is now? Do you think we'd be seeing a 3DS remake if Earthbound 64 came out?
Oh man, I'm really. Can I answer that?
Yeah.
I'm really glad we didn't get Earthbound 64.
Really?
It looked very bad, and like the developers themselves admitted that they weren't so good at doing 3D stuff. So I'm glad that we waited until Game Boy Advance.
So, Mr. Tinda, The Legend of Zelda Bound, is that the April Fool's one? Everybody in the chat, that's probably the April Fool's one. The Legend of Zelda Bound. Oh! Is that the one where, like, I think I saw the forum thread about it the other day. And it was kind of like the Link's Awakening. It was like a Link's Awakening hack of Earthbound. And, like, he did this really cool stuff, like, technical stuff. Oh, man. So if that's not the April Fool's one, then I will post it.
Huh.
If it's the April Fool's one, I'll have to...
Oh, Mr. Centena saying April Fools, yeah.
Alright, it's April Fool's. He actually hacked it though, right? Or is it just all video editing?
Punk Pula Pula.
Okay, so Earthbound 64 would have been cool. We mostly got the same game. We missed a lot of stuff, like stuff that happened to Klaus. There's a Kraken in there.
That's right.
There's like the
The
whole minecart
minecart,
scene.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff was left out. And even the sound of like Mother 3 Game Boy Advance, it was changed a lot at the end too. So we probably would have got something very
Oh
different.
no.
Tonight is Skate Punk Day.
I made a tweet about sharks the other day, and what's his name? That guy who made you do the Xenoblade stuff.
Oh, Chugga Conroy?
Chugga Conroy thought I was talking about like these sharks and not actual sharks.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was talking to you about it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I said sharks are like vastly superior to humans because they get infinite teeth, and we only get 2 sets. And he thought I was talking about
Oh.
these sharks.
Oh yeah, they do too because they keep spawning.
Yeah.
So do we know if the gameplay was going to be different for Earthbound 64? Like I've translated everything I could for it for Earthbound 64, and it sounded like it had sound battles, and we even dug up the patents for it. And it sounded like it would be essentially the same, but it would be in 3D with crazy
You
backgrounds.
can fight one of these, right?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'm playing with one hand, just like the game told me I
So
could.
Amazon lets us get Steven Universe Season 1 for $9.99 to get the whole season. That's not too bad. Maybe we'll check it out. So another question to us: Do I have any plans to work with this guy on his still sort of rough translations of the Itoy playing Mother 2?
Look at all this traffic. Oh crap!
So Itoy, that's when he played Mother 2 like a year ago. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know anybody was working on that.
Oh my
but,
god!
Yeah, I don't have time to work on big projects, sadly. So probably not. I sort of tried to give the details, like just the overview. There's so many like eToy videos where he's playing the game or talking about the game that haven't been translated yet. Like before Mother 3 was released, the night before, he had a big old chat.
That's right.
Just all the stuff that like I haven't had time to translate.
God.
It's kind of like it's tough to translate like really grainy broadcast stuff like that. Although that wasn't so bad.
I'm really upset whenever eToy streams because it's always at like 3 or 5 a.m.
Oh,
where
yeah.
we live.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, eToy.
Yeah, the Mother 4 game, I look forward to playing that. And I do know that eToy is aware of it, and the people at his office are aware of it. I don't know what they think about it. Actually, I sort of do, but I've been told not to say anything. Because, you know, like, he's not supposed to...
He's not supposed to acknowledge
He's
it.
supposed to not acknowledge such things.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Oh, so it's Kira. This is basically Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, so the guy translated the first hour. Wow, okay. So what else? Do you think Earthbound 64, the ROM, will ever be released? Just recently, like some Earthbound or Nintendo 64 DD ROMs got leaked. Like
Really?
some ones that never got released even. So I feel that there's hope, but knowing Earthbound fans' luck, it'll come out when like the world ends or something. Be like, well, too bad. Maybe next life.
I'm pretty sure like Earthbound 64 exists somewhere in the universe. Like it wasn't destroyed, but it's probably like, you know where they at the end of that Indiana Jones movie and they just put the thing in the warehouse and just forgot about it.
That's what I feel it is. Yeah.
That's what probably happened to it.
Well, they said the guy who worked on the Mother 3 for Game Boy Advance, he said that they were allowed to play the 64 version in the
Oh,
office.
that's right.
So there was a copy there.
And then they forgot about it in
Yeah.
the warehouse.
Or maybe somebody took it. Okay, so the Yada, yeah. I saw about Season 1A. It's episode 126. Season 18 is another... Season 1B is another 23. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it, Yada. But thank you for looking into that for us. Made into a ROM. Like, nobody's ever been able to make a ROM of it. Because,
Nobody's ever even found it.
Yeah. We've seen like in 1999 you could play demos of it at Space World in Japan. That was the only time that it was playable for the public. Mm-hmm. And I think they were using flashcards, so it's very unlikely that those still, if they're around, they probably don't.
I got a
contain them.
banana fritter or something. What is this?
Patata fritter. You know what? I think that's probably fries. A bag of fries.
Okay. Oh, what level am I at? Nope. Okay.
Oh yeah, so the guy said that the game was really buggy when they played it. He couldn't get through Chapter 1 without the game crashing. So Mr. Tina's uncle works at Nintendo and he has the Mother 3 ROM. Man. Uncles are awesome, aren't they?
I want to go to that hotel.
It's funny how it's always uncle. Why is it always uncle and not like my dad? Is it because it's too obvious?
Yeah, you can track the dad down.
I want to be the cool dad where I will go along with those lies. Actually, I work at Funimation, so I kind of am the cool dude. I have all this anime, and I have all these games that I play for the animes. It's French fries, I was right.
Okay. I don't know, how much money does it cost to stay here? Oh, I got a lot of money. I'll just take out...
got $424?
I'll take out a hundo. I retired my dinero.
So Itoi has gone on the record saying that if there was going to be another Mother game, he would prefer to be the player than the creator. So I think this is where a lot of people misunderstand. Like, he would like to be the player, but he would still, I think he's saying in his weird Japanese way.
He's very strange.
Yeah, like the one when Japanese people say things, it's kind of like there's a secret behind it usually. But when he says it, it's like you have to read a little bit deeper. But he's saying that he's not saying that like, hey, anybody, go make a game. I want to play your game. He's not saying that at all. He's saying that he doesn't want to make the game anymore. But if somebody, if like a company were to approach him and to be like, hey, you know what, I'm interested in making another game, would that be okay? He's saying that he would be possibly okay with giving them the reins. But
okay.
that's different than saying, hey, fans, go make a game.
Yeah.
Did I just hear a cat?
Yeah, I thought so.
Are you guys meowing outside our house? Yeah, Mado works at Funimation. He has the Dragon Ball 64 ROM.
Changed all these signs. This is great.
Oh, I gotta take it a little step further. Yeah, I know Goku. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, so there was the blue cart, the blue disc saga a few years ago, and it turned out it had 64 DD games on them, but sadly they didn't have any Earthbound 64 stuff. So we have another fan art.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I do it?
Yeah. I tweeted at you.
Okay, we're doing a fan art. Maybe.
Refresh.
Oh.
I thought I tweeted it at you.
Oh well. You can have it there. Let's see, so I'm catching up with the chat here. Let's see what they say. Yeah, there's that one Sonic beta that was in a similar situation. Yeah, that's right. And then like people like reverse engineered it and now you can play it on PCs. Even though it's like really basic, right? Let's see.
No.
So Spartanberry says someone years ago supposedly discovered a 12 Tails cart, but it was just a RAM cart, and supposedly the actual game was loaded off a rare PC into the cart for testing, making an actual ROM unlikely to still exist on a cart. Okay. So what is Mado's Insanity board on the Starman forums? I used to have like an active website,
Crap.
and I would link to the forum. You know, people could go in there and chat, and it would just be about games, Japanese, and just being silly and posting pictures. But only a couple diehards still remain there. So Look Like Plays wants to have a job at Nintendo and then have a kid, just so that kid can say, "My dad works at Nintendo." So I hear that working at Nintendo is actually a little rougher than you would imagine. You know, the hours are a little tough. It's a Japanese sort of environment where I think you're encouraged to not leave right away. Maybe if Nat's still in the chat, maybe he could confirm.
You're encouraged to not leave until the boss leaves.
Yeah.
At least that's how it works in Japanese companies. Strongly encouraged.
Yeah, okay, so there was a post on Tumblr the other day about how Nintendo sends you like a cool set of stuff if you work at Nintendo and have a kid.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I saw that actually. I took something out of the trash. You almost done?
Yeah, I'm getting
All right.
I'm getting talk tired.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to beat Frank.
So this isn't like a thing that we're gonna be playing forever. This is just like for today,
Yeah.
as we chat and play.
I'm at level 7. I don't have PK whatever the heck I need.